Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm Clayton Williams. A look at how you can travel the world with your friends from Geneva. We'll have that story and so much more because GTV News starts right now. Here are your morning announcements for Wednesday, November 3rd. It is a great big world out there, and you can have the chance to explore it while you are still in high school. GTV News reporter Noah Lassiter tells us more about international travel opportunities that can make you want to grab your passport and go.
Have you ever imagined climbing up the German Alps and smelling the tulips? Well, you don't have to imagine anymore. You can just start planning.
So the idea is to get kids out of the classroom and to basically go on the ultimate field trip so that they can put to use all of the skills, language skills that they're learning throughout their years of German class.
Every 2 years, language classes take trips to their respective countries and others, trips that have been a tradition for Geneva High School for many years. Students like Ryan Fioresci are already excited for this opportunity, and they're planning for a trip to Germany and more of Western Europe this summer.
We're going to be there for 2 weeks. We're going to go on the Rhine River, we're going to be in the Black Forest, and we're going to see some awesome castles.
I am most excited for the Sound of Music tour we're going on in Austria.
These trips are well loved among Geneva High School students. Frau Swedenbank herself has gone on several of them. The main trip for German students doesn't only take students to Germany, it's actually called the Ultimate Germany, Switzerland, and Austria trip. You can learn that the average cost can be between $4,000 and $5,000 for a student, and more than that for an adult. But there are payment plans available. Students not only focus on the educational aspects during their time in Europe, but they also have lots of time to learn about the culture and how it differs from their own at home.
We talk about a lot of the traditions, and there are some cultural aspects of the trip. Some of the places that we visit will experience a cultural evening that's presented by people who live there. And they share their traditions with us as well.
So I think it'll be really helpful to actually speak to people that live there that are fluent in German.
These trips are the ultimate way to use the language you've set out to learn for a year or more in some students' cases. You can even think of using the language in its native country as your goal for learning it.
You want to learn it for a purpose, right? And so for me, the purpose is either to go to that place where you can use it, but also to use that as an addition to whatever else that you're going to study in college.
Are you in German class but you are not signed up to go on this trip yet? Well, don't worry. Frau Swedenbank says that there are still a few spots available, but you gotta act fast because orientation meetings start in November. For GTV News, I'm Noah Lassiter.
If you are interested in learning more about how you can get involved, please scan the QR codes in the posters or contact Frau Swedenbank. The Social Studies Honor Society is having their voter registration today in the cafeteria during all lunch periods. Please bring a valid ID and sign up to vote in the primary election. Calling all writers, the Literary Festival is a yearly writing competition held to share great writing from around the area. You are able to submit your writing to 6 different categories for judging. Submissions are due by January 21st, so get writing. Please send any submissions or questions to Mrs. Peters or Mrs. Stagg. Tickets will be available soon for this year's fall play, Midsummer's Night Dream. It runs from Friday, November 12th to Sunday, November 14th. Tickets are $7 for students. And now for a look at today's weather. There is going to be a high of 46 and a low of 24. And now here's 3 to know before we go. An Aurora University representative will be here today from 3 to 4:30 in the community room to give information about their graduate programs. It is the last day to try out for girls basketball today. Freshmen are from 3 to 5, and sophomores in varsity will be from 5 to 7. And ping pong will be on Friday just outside H220. They will be playing from 3 to 4, and all are welcome. Well, Geneva, that's all the news we have for you today. I'm Clayton Williams, and have a wonderful Wednesday, Geneva.